What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going to the junkyard. So Pick and Pull has a 40% off sale for the next 3 days, technically 4 because I missed yesterday, but I'm not looking for anything specific. I just want to at least hit one of the days of the 40% off just to see what they have in the yard. If you guys saw the previous junkyard videos a couple uploads ago, there was at least 3 rows that were open, and I'm sure by now it should be filled up. In my email, I got a notification from row 52 that an Integra came in with the full J front. Now I'm not trying to pick anything off of this car. The front end looks a little bit wrecked, but it may be interesting to go and check out. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up my cart and my tools, and we're gonna head over there right now. Came here last week and I couldn't throw the hood away because they were closing, so I figured I'd bring it in with me. And the reason why I'm throwing away this hood is this one came off the CRX and it's folded right there, so every time I would put the hood prop on, it would just fold. I'm a little upset I didn't bring my steel toes, but just want to come by and check out this RSX again. The oil pan is still on here because I need a steel pan, but they punched a hole right there. 2000 Honda Accord. Honestly, if I can find some rotors, I'll take them too, but this year Honda Accord is a different size than the CRV, and it does have slots all around, no warpage whatsoever. But if I can find some rotors, I'm gonna grab some rotors too. I was here just last week. Somebody tore the transmission apart. At least the OEM bumper is still here. Just last week, this car was complete. Wow, sometimes people use the cloth to wipe their hands. Guilty, because I do it too. All of these rows got filled up so fast, I don't even know where the new rows were at. So I came all the way to the end over here, and I'm trying to find this Integra, and apparently it's all the way in the front, row 31, J front. So row 30, 31. Almost couldn't tell this was an Integra because it is so banged up. What a boo-boo install, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Integra with a J front. This thing came in as a shell. Interesting brake lines. That is not the correct prop valve for this car. Holy cow. What the? Wow. Mint. This right here is a TSX. I'm telling you guys, these newer cars are starting to show up in the yard, and this is the best place to get a K-swap to start a budget K-series in your car. The import compact road, nothing special. I only went through the rows that were filled in from last week, and only that Integra was worth looking at, and the TSX. So I'm just going through the SUV aisle to see if I can find some rotors. Honestly, they're mostly rust on the surface, and if I don't find some clean ones, I can just buy some eBay ones. They work as well too. The rotors here aren't that expensive, but then having to go get it spun and everything, about the same price as eBay ones. So I'm gonna walk this section right here, the SUV, and probably head on out of here after that. Nice little tool. I can literally go through every single one of these cars, get some change, and get my emission fee back if I don't buy anything. CRV, have the entire subframe, spindles, everything taken out. Huh? Can I make it through here? Yes, sir. Oh, wow. This is literally like Smurf blue. Fresh paint. Clean interior, too. Super clean. Why is this in here? Oh, my goodness. This thing has been completely redone or completely refreshed or just kept really clean. They painted the inside and out, too, so... Might have been a show van? I don't know. Looks cool though. Super clean. Mazda B22 bench seat. Stick shift. So these rotors right here are brand new, you can tell, but they do have a lot of surface rust on it, and I'm probably going to take these as long as I can take these screws off. These are gone. These are still here. Oh, they're loose. Awesome. Import direct. This is from O'Reilly's. So guys, we're back home from the junkyard. When I left the yard, I came across my homie Dylan, and we were just kind of like catching up, chopping it up a little bit at the picnic table. For the two rotors, I paid $37. I really don't know what happened to my receipt, but $37 after all the tax and fees and the 40% off. So two rotors that apparently is from O'Reilly's based off the brake pads. Import direct is O'Reilly's brand. I got the two rotors and flipped them around, looked at it. Crosshatch is still there, looking fresh. Surface rust, not a big deal to take off, and I'm stoked about it. 37 bucks. I'm saving a lot of money there because eBay pair of rotors is drill slotted is like 85, 90 bucks, and then a single rotor from O'Reilly's is, my count If you don't have an account, it's more. On my account is 55 bucks. So 55 times 2, over $100. I'm saving a lot, paying 37 from the junkyard for these fresh rotors. Didn't expect to find some brand new ones, but we did. So very fortunate for that. A little bit of elbow grease to take off all this mud right here and in between all of the fins and everything. This rotor should be nice and fresh and ready to rock and roll. I'm really not complaining about the labor. I mean, we already doing so much here on the channel already, right? I kind of had a talk with the homie yesterday and also Dylan today as well too about, I never really discourage people from using like things from Junkyard, lower end products, like lower quality products, or even cheaper products. Like, I'm all for budgeting. I'm all for budgeting. Nothing wrong with using used parts from the junkyard. Now, if you really took your time like I did today, I was literally going to walk out without buying any rotors, but then the last CRV before entering the lobby just so happened to have some rotors. Technically, it only had one spindle. I went looking around to find the other spindle, which is why you guys saw I was taking both the rotors off right there in the same frame. It only had one rotor, and then I found the other one, and I was fortunate that these were brand new, so ended up copping those. It's okay to run the lower end stuff for right now, just to get the ball rolling, get the things moving, and then eventually gradually upgrade everything else later. You know what I mean? You guys saw Project Blueberry, man. Very, very budgeted on my new EF sedan build. A lot of quality stuff, a lot of lower end stuff, but you know what, like I said, it's just gonna get me rolling until I do eventually, if I wanted to, change the stuff out later. But at the end of the day, we're making progress moving forward by using some of these stuff here that I've shown on the channel. These rotors are gonna work perfectly for me. I'm gonna clean these rotors tonight. Really not gonna show you how I'm going to clean them. Okay, the correct thing for me to tell you guys is to get rotors like these that are rusted on the surface that came from, say, the junkyard, is to go get them spun. Spun meaning go to a gas station and find a little shop that does brakes and stuff and put it on their machine, pay them like 10-15 bucks each rotor, and they will cut the top layer of the surface off to give you a new fresh surface for the brake pads to bite on. I'm gonna do it my way, so I'm not gonna show that to you guys, but I am going to cap up this video though, really short one, really sudden move today with the junkyard run. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of that. If you did, man, be sure to leave a thumbs up. We're going to get back onto programming here with the car soon because I don't know if I mentioned it, but the homie Brian just pulled up this morning before I went to the junkyard and dropped off pretty much almost all of the fuel components I'm going to need for my car, and we're going to get to installing all of this here real soon while we still wait for all the other parts to show up. So if you guys want to stick around and see the progress update on the EF sedan, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.